Yo, what is up, YouTube? My name is Joey Two Fly Perez, and you are live in the Warzone here with me, and I am so glad you're joining us. Today, I'm going to be using a Milano, and let me tell you a little bit about the Milano that I'm going to be using. This is a very dear gun to me, and I totally recommend you using it. It's pretty much an ultimate build. No, it's not like the meta build. But meta means something completely different, guys. You're going to see a lot of JGod videos, and shout out to JGods for putting in the work to letting us know about what the meta is. And the meta is the meta build. That means it is the best possible way to kill somebody, the quickest, the fastest, and it's the best version. But that doesn't necessarily mean it's for you. Am I saying, yeah, the Ferrari is the fastest car in the world, right? But it'll lose to a GR86 on the track. So it's how you drive the car. And this is the Milano that I use, guys. So let me go ahead and get into my Milano build right here. I'm going to go ahead and post it up on the screen while I set up my YouTube stream real quick so you guys can check it out. So I'm just going to kind of give you a nice look at it. Take a view. Take it in. Let me know how beautiful it is, because it is so pretty. So I'm just going to type here in the chat, guys. My Milano is Two Fly. Because I'm Joey Two Fly Perez, represent the Dragon Ball Z, old school, new school, kicking it together. We're all playing some video games, and that's what it's really all about. Let's get into this Milano build. This is a very special gun to me because I'm going to get all sentimental right now. Because I got it with my primo. My primo helped me get it. Just kidding. Well, I'm not kidding. So, this is a pretty cool gun. This is the Red Room Blueprint. As you can see on the top left corner of your screen, it's a Black Ops gun, okay? I'm going to rotate it around, and it's very lightweight. It's very agile. And I got some skins on top of my blueprint. And the Red Room Blueprint is a difficult blueprint to get. You had to get it through an Easter egg unless you got it through one of those old school contrabands. But originally, this was a blueprint that you would get on Rebirth Island. It's a Rebirth gun. Maybe that's why it plays so well on Rebirth. I'm not too sure. It could have something to do with each other. But anyway, with the Easter egg to get this gun, you fly down, you find a briefcase with some photos. The photos are going to have some pictures. You got to go to those pictures and you get some numbers. Those numbers will help you unlock a vault. You open up the vault, and bickety bam, right there in front of your mother cussing face is the new Milano build, and that's Red Room. So I'm going to go ahead and show you that in just a second. So first things first, let's go to customize, and we're going to take off. Oh look, I got some newbies. Let me just clear those out. First things first, I want to take off my skin so you can see what the Red Room looks like all by itself. So it's basically red, and it has notes on it like as if you were sitting in an office. So that's kind of what that is, okay? We're going to put the geometric back on because that's the one I like on it. I think it looks kind of ice creamy pastel, but still fucking cool enough to fucking take your lunch if you fuck with it. Pardon the French. If you mess with it, okay? This psychedelic one is pretty dope too. I used it for a while too, but I'm not feeling so hippie today. I'm feeling a little bit more clean. Now let's get into the actual build. So on my muzzle, I got the agency suppressor. There's some pros and cons of every attachment that you do put on, but right here, you're going to get sound suppression. You're going to get vertical recoil control. So that's the big thing that I like about it. And you're going to get bullet velocity, which I like about it. And then you also get effective damage range. So all of those things are going to help you get a kill faster, stronger. Kanye West, you know what I mean? Well, Daft Punk originally. That don't kill me, can only make me stronger. Anyway, cons: your aim down sight speed is a little bit off, your walking steadiness is off, and your aiming stability. But you get 2 pluses on that. And then on this, I got the Red Room skin on it, but you can use whichever one you like. Actually, I might just switch it today to flower power. So we'll do that just because the color's cool. My barrel, I got the 10.6 task force. Now you can go to these other ones. The second one that I like would probably be the ranger, but you can pick other ones, and what you're gonna get with that is maybe increased damage, but the best one is probably the rifled, but you could get damage range on this. It's going to have nitride, steel barrel, it's enhanced durability, prevents bending, and improves damage range. But you also are getting marked on the damage range on that. So it says it improves it, but not so much as if you were to go to the task force. And then your mobility goes down too because of the weight. So when you go to the task force, everything goes up but your accuracy. But the accuracy on this gun is phenomenal. So you're not going to need that. And then again, you're going to plus your effective damage range, you're going to plus your bullet velocity and your strafing speed. What your strafe is how fast you can basically, go side to side and get that kill. So when you're strafing and you're like, oh, there's a guy over here, oh, there's a guy over there, oh wait, there's a dude underneath me, oh wait, he's above me. That's you without you having to bickety bam and be all about movement. If you're not a movement player, which I am not, like a high speed movement guy, I am more of a thought out, let me pull my shot off, I have a really good aim, so that's why I like the strafe. The strafe is everything to me because I keep my eyes in a certain spot. I cover an area. My vision it spreads out like this. It comes to me in the middle and pushes out to the sides. So you get that V. And that's what your strafe is going to do. It's going to allow you to do this. Whereas if you don't have that field of vision and you can't move that quick with that gun, like let's say you're using just a Milano without this, then you're going to be all like really willy-nilly fast. This gives you a steadiness, a little bit of control. So like for you mouse players, basically when you have that setting on your mouse and it's too fast, not too slow, this is like that perfect steadiness. On this build, I have silent reel because I like that like ecto kind of plasm look, but you can do the lichen hunter if you're looking to be a little more rustic. I'm sure there's other ones you can choose, but I thought this was kind of like Tron like, and so we're gonna roll with that. No laser. You do not need a laser on this gun. Do not. You're not gonna kill anybody with this build with a hip fire. You may get lucky, but if you're hip firing against somebody who's using just like a fast speeded, like a gun that has really fast fire rate, like a Mac 10, a CX9, a Lapa, all those things are gonna waste you because this gun's too long. Look at it. I mean, this build makes this submachine gun very similar to like a mid-range SMG, like a or something like that. So this long-range Milano is really good for not up close battles. I know if you take everything off the Milano, it does decent at that, but when you build it like this, you're not going to get that up close beat. Where you're gonna shine with this is mid-range, like mid-range to where you're almost close, like mid-close to mid-far. So basically that middle ground, which is mostly where if you're accustomed to seeking out, you're going to be firing at people because too far is not going to kill a guy, and too close you're not going to win because maybe you're not the fastest. You don't have the fastest movement. So this is where you don't need a laser. Your optic, you're going to be using the fast point reflex on this, and there's other reflexes. This one I like because of the really nice holographic sight on this gun, and then I just used the pinpoint red dot on there, and it's perfect. It's quick, it's fast. If you can run with no optic on this, by all means throw that laser on there or upgrade one of your other attachments, because as we all know, no aim down sight penalty wins the war. But this gun is made for mid-range, so having that optic is gonna bring that far distant target into your eyesight, and that's why this is a really integral part of this gun build. You're going to need the fast point reflex. You can go to other ones, but look at your range. Your range is just over mid. You see that? So you're not going to get like an assault rifle, but when you go to another gun, you're going to notice that the range is a lot smaller. This is a mid far range. It's right in the middle, and that's kind of where you go. If you go to like with a hollow scout, it tells you the range on the gun is good, but I mean that's an okay, but you're getting a bigger, it brings it too close, so you lose field of vision. So that's why this is really nice, because you can even see what's on the sides of your optic while it's up, and that's dope. Other ones bring like the whole frame up and your whole eyesight's in there, but with this hollow point, it's kind of like small, and you can still see on the sides of the optic, which is totally dope. Moving on, we got the marathon stock, and the reason the marathon stock is chosen on this one is literally just the mobility enhancement, because at this point you know you're already making the gun longer, so this gives you a lightweight way to go. I mean, you can do other things. There's the wire stock, which gives you pretty decent accuracy, and it's a good one. The duster stock, but the reason I pick the marathon stock is because you also get a control enhancement on it. You can go heavy duty, but the marathon stock's the one you want because it really balances out the weight on the gun. And then of course I got the red room version of this going on. I'll show you what the stock looks like. I know my camera's in the way, but we'll wrap around to that, okay? I used to run an underbarrel on this, and I might put one back on from time to time depending how it's firing, but the last few times I've played, I've gotten really good without the underbarrel. So if you're not playing with the optic, you know, you might want to compensate with an underbarrel. I recommend the red cell foregrip on this one. I mean, it's nice. I mean, you got the chromalite, you got the Lycon. That looks pretty cool too. The patrol grip is nice. The patrol grip gives you the most mobility, and it's very good. You got the bruiser grip, and then that's what the red room was originally built with, was the bruiser grip. So it's a really steady gun, but no cons whatsoever. So let's say I did put the bruiser grip on, I would have to choose something to get rid of. And the only thing I would be able to get rid of would be my marathon stock or my 50 pound faster mag. So if I was to choose and I switched out the marathon stock, it would be for the bruiser grip. And when I do that, you can see your mobility has totally changed, you know, and now you have that bruiser grip. But my mobility seems like it's down. Look at the bottom where my overall mobility is. So we're going to go back into that. We're going to take it off. We're going to go back to the marathon stock. We're going to put it on. And now when we come back out, oh shoot, too far. When we come back out, you're going to see how far my mobility has actually gone up. Okay? And then last but not least, you have a lot of different mags on here. The 45 round is, if you don't have the Milano all the way unlocked, I mean, this is another great gun to play with while you're unlocking it, and it only gets better as you go. Of course, you can say that with all guns, but this is a really enjoyable gun to fire, and I highly recommend it. Like, this is my go-to. I switch my go-tos from time to time, but usually when I find a go-to, I'm stuck on it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm straight up all, what? How dare you say another gun? I only use the Milano. But then every once in a while, a better gun than the Milano shows up, and there you go. So the 45 round drub is nice to have. It looks cool. There's the fast mag, which I do not recommend using the fast mag at any time, because you want the extra speed. Midway through, you'll get the 45 round speed mag, which is, I recommend it. The Stanig is high capacity drum. It holds 55. Then you get the Vandal speed loader. This is all about speed loading. So if you're doing a Milano maybe without this build, like you're just doing a straight Milano, that's cool. For this build though, we're going to try to kill 2 to 3 guys with one clip, and I'm going to hopefully be able to show you guys that. After you guys watch this beginning intro, I will get into some. So the Salvo 55 round fast mag is really nice because you get an expanded magazine, a steel pull loop to improve loadout speed. It contains 55 rounds. You get plus on capacity, you get plus on quickness. So this is obviously the best clip or magazine, whatever you want to call it. And so that's the red room right there, okay guys? If you guys are watching this video and you've made it this far, give me a subscribe, man. I'm trying to grow this channel. I ain't got no things to say like, oh, only so many of you are subbed or this or that. Just help me out. Subscribe to the channel. Not every video I make is going to be for you, but every once in a while I'm going to give you that information you're looking for, and I'm glad to be the person to help you get there.